Okay, 3-betting to 90. I'm interested to hear your perspective, because my opinion is this is probably not a very good decision to make in general.
Okay.
Against basically anyone. I mean, the thing is, like, I think a lot of people have the general thought that, oh man, this guy's such a fish, I can just outplay him post-flop. But when it comes to this situation, you're setting yourself up for just the worst possible scenario post-flop for yourself.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, first off, given you're 3-betting small, like, sure, like, round sky is probably going to call wide. Even if you've played this guy before, and you've seen him fold to 3-bets a lot, there's going to be some adjustment speed here where someone's obviously just going to start calling wider. Like, okay. there's some point where, or there's going to be some progression towards his range being very tight to a 3-bet, where I think 3-betting to 90 would be a plausibly good thing. And a point where... but he's going to move to a point where that's not going to be a good thing anymore.
Okay.
I would think. What are your thoughts on 3-betting to 90?
Well, so, unless I've, again, not been connected enough to the poker community of super turbos, but I think 90 is actually a perfectly standard size here. Like nobody would particularly blink an eye at it. Like maybe 95.
Okay, but what's the reasoning?
Well, when your opponent opens a wide range from the button, then you can play back with pretty small sizings and put your opponent in a tough spot, basically.
What's tough about the spot? I would just call very wide, and then you can 4-bet.
How wide are you calling here? Like how wide are you opening, and how wide are you calling?
10-8 off.
Well, sure, it's fine, right? But
no.
Are you calling 10-6 off? And how wide are you opening?
Honestly, probably.
Okay.
I mean, I think there's a point where if this guy's 3-betting wide enough, you've come into a situation where you can call with a very, very wide range of hands. I mean, look at the scenario post-flop. If he calls his stack size 365 and the pot is 180, like, on a lot of flops, this guy's just going to have amazing bluff odds to just go all in, where he can do that with a very wide range of hands. I mean, and there's going to be scenarios where we're going to check and he's going to be able to easily take it away.
I'm not sure I agree. Like, if you make it a bigger size, then, once you see bet...
I don't think it makes your stack to pot ratio any better.
I
think it just... I'm just not a huge fan. So we have, at this point, we are 20 big blinds deep, correct?
22, yeah.
I just think at these ranges, I would be surprised you don't just advocate just having your 3-bet range just being total shoves, or maybe having like exploitable hands.
No, I think like 22 big blinds, you want to have an all-in 3-bet range. I think like your monsters, you want to be like not all in 3-betting. Like your queen jack suited, your king queen, like those hands work awesome for not all in 3-bets here.
Okay, sure.
But
I certainly wouldn't have a wide 3-bet range here. I mean, I think that's just my bottom line, is that I just don't think you can have that wide of a 3-bet range here unless you're just going to shove all in.
I think it depends on how much your opponent's opening.
I mean, okay, I certainly wouldn't do anything polarized in the spot. Like, I wouldn't 3-bet like ace deuce. I mean, sorry, something like I would fold. What's the? I don't know. I call so wide in the big blind, so I don't know.
No, it's fine. You should. You should. You should call like 65% from the big blind.
So, like, if I have like 8-5 suited here, I'd probably just. Well, I guess isn't that a call? Is that a call to a minute?
Oh, for sure. It's
okay.
not so close. 8-4 suited, Jeff.
If I had 8-6 off, is that a fold?
It's close.
Okay, so if I had 8-6 off, I'd probably just fold it rather than 3-bet. And obviously, my first. I mean, first off, the first hands I'm deciding to 3-bet for a bluff are hands that I cannot profitably call pre-flop.
The top of your folding range.
I mean, there's probably some hands that you can honestly say play better 3-betting than calling that are profitable to call pre-flop. I don't have a good grasp on what that is. But I probably wouldn't 3-bet a lot of hands. I'd probably 3-bet very few hands that I'm not calling pre-flop. So therefore, I wouldn't have a very wide range here. But if you have like Queen 10 suited, I'm not opposed to this. But if you have like, I don't know, like
Sure.
Jack 2 up. See, I'm not.
I think we can do this with Jack 3 suited. I think we can do this with.
See, I would not do this with Jack 3 suited.
You're just folding? You think?
No, I'd probably just call. Isn't Jack 3 suited call?
That's close. I think it's alright.
I probably okay. So I would 3-bet some of the hands. A very small percentage of hands that I cannot properly call with pre-flop.
Okay,
but that's about it. I certainly wouldn't do it very well.
I would say if you like, certainly if he's opening like closer to 100%, like 80% or whatever, like even like a very wide 3-bet calling range, you become plus EV to make these sorts of sizings with.
Okay,
but
sure.
It's
but it's interesting. I just okay, sure. But my entire thing is or reasoning is that I just don't think this is a great spot to have a non-linear 3-betting range or a non-very very linear 3-betting range.
What do you mean by linear?
Like just top hands rather than like polarized, rather than like Jack 3 suited.
I disagree. I think it's totally fine to have a polarized range. So apparently people can have different styles.
But tell me what is the reasoning here? It's just simply we have fold equity pre-flop, which
and fold equity on like this board. Like you love your life, c-bet, get folds a ton of the time. Like
okay, fair. I would say against a good player, this is not a spot. Against like I was playing like Bernetson, but although that's a pretty obvious situation where you wouldn't want to. You know, if you're playing against a good aggressive player, I would not 3-bet very lightly.
Okay, I think you will find that
I would not 3-bet
that the good aggressive players here that you play against in hypers are doing that against you. So,
I think that's a bad strategy.
Okay, well you should make a lot of money from them then.
I mean, certainly not a lot.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, anyways.
Fair enough. Okay, so
moral of the story: if I played hypers, game over. So yeah, okay.
Well, I don't know. People,